Hello, this is BonBonB plays City Skylines. I'm BonBonB, and as always, you are very welcome. Well, as you see, I've finished building the central rail hub. This is where everything is going to be controlled from in terms of import and export, which will reduce most of the traffic, I'm hoping, off of my roads. I'll show you how it works, and then I'll tell you what we'll be doing next with the new city of Diamond. Right, so here we are. As you can see, we've split into two sections. This is all for, what am I looking for? Pedestrian travel, residential travel, that sort of thing. And this is all for freight. Obviously not connected to anything as yet. We will get to that very soon. So anyway, what we have here is we've got 3 sets of lines coming in. We have on each set of line, one will come in to, here's the railway station for all the peds, and here's the one that goes up into the freight terminal. As you can see, both of these are terminuses. They don't go any further, they just come in and then they'll go back out. We have 3 of them, one set here, a second set here, and the third set here. All 3 do exactly the same, stop and stop. What we have here is the subway station. I'll put a parking behind just to add a little bit of interest. Don't want it to be too bland to this city. And the peds can get to there via the pedestrian footpath, joining all the stations up, and a further footpath that drops down here so that the fire station, etc., are all connected, so people can commute into the fire. If you're a fireman living somewhere else, you can come in, wander over here, come and get to your work. I did look at joining this onto this side, but it looked untidy whichever way I did it, so I've dropped it onto this side, and they can come in, cross the road at the pedestrian crossing and make their way down to their work, wherever it be down there. So anyway, this is a closed loop, as I said before. So all these units here are only serving these railway stations and the subway station. If there's a fire elsewhere, these guys are not being remotely involved with any of that. They're not even connected with the freight. Now the reason why I've done this is I don't want people coming in from out the city, getting off the train, jumping in the car, and then driving straight off. I want this traffic to be taken off of the roads. So anybody coming in from out of the city will come in, offload here, make their way into the subway, and then head on to their next point via the subway, taking every single piece of domestic traffic off of the road. The freight obviously can't be done that way because it's got to go back onto the roads to get to the final destination. So how this is going to work, we've got 2 points of entry. So we'll have some serving this side of the city, some serving this side of the city, all coming in, and then these 3 stations once again serve different exit points to the city, which I'll show you in a moment. So the trucks will come in, drop down into the freight, back out, and then loop back out onto this main exit point here. Same on this one, it can come across here, and let's say it's got to go to the central one, it goes down here and out. And while these are one way in, these are 2 ways, so if the truck needs to go across to here, it can. There's nothing to prevent it from getting to the far end. Right. So if we zoom out, we can see where these exit and entry points. So as I said before, the reception areas are going to be here, here, and here. So we'll have one rail line coming from this point here, taking 2 rail lines, one for domestic and one for freight. So all this will offload onto one of 2 lines, which will go into this point. Sorry, I'm not sure if this mouse is showing up in the final videos. It's really not. So anyway, so we'll call these A, B and C, with A being on the left, B being on the middle and C being on the right. So anything entering the city over here will go into point C. Anything entering the city over here will go into point B. This will be demolished. There'll be no direct entrance into here. And anything entering the city over here will go into point A. So that will take in all the traffic directly off of the roads and stick it onto rail. All of these points will also have rail points, so it'll all make sense. I promise you, it will all make sense. It doesn't make sense just yet because it's not connected, but by the end of this, we'll hopefully have a fully operating system. Now, if we come right in and have I don't have the first-person perspective mod set in at the moment. I thought I did, but I don't. So let's just have a quick cruise along here. Now I could have flattened the land here. I probably still should, so we'll look at doing that, just to make the car parks look a little bit more usable. I did have some trouble, as you saw, setting this up. The land's not entirely flat down here, and whatever I did, it looked a bit funny, but after several attempts, I did actually get a road that wasn't vertical as it entered, and it just looks like it could be used. Because it's like more an industrial kind of area, I've used the footpaths to like tarmac out more of the areas, and sort of like, I don't mind these broken bits in the middle here. It just kind of looks like it's been worn down a bit, and I've stuck in a few bushes, etc., to make it look like it's a little bit overgrown and a bit overused. And that's about it, really. There's not much more to say apart from I just need to connect these bits up, which I've got to put a little bit of thought into, because when I connect these things up, these highways will become obsolete and they'll all have to be deleted. So I'm just going to have to make sure that I get I plan these roads in properly. Otherwise, we're going to have a major problem on our hands. But well, yeah, as you can see, the subway over here, it's still showing error. Still saying it's not connected, but it is connected, I promise you. I'd say still over 1,000 people a week using that one. 1,000 people a week, yeah, because that is the only line, backwards and forwards. That's all there is at the moment. But yeah, once we've got this sorted out, all this backlog of traffic that's going on, tracking all the way back here and back here, and then onto the Cloverleaf Junction and back this way. You see all this will be gone. This will all go onto rail, and it will save a lot of trouble. Well, we've got problems down here at the moment. It's not many. We've just got just need some more workers, and so we can't really do much about that at the moment, because we probably could expand the residential area, but right now, like I say, the priority before we put even more traffic on the roads will be to connect up the central hub. I won't be doing that in this episode. I'm going to leave it about here because it's been long enough already. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, don't forget to click like and subscribe. You won't miss an episode that way, and I'll look forward to your company in part 4. I've been BonBonB, playing Cities Skylines, and as always, you have been very welcome.